Okay, just had my shower and now doing my final preps. But okay, so I just want to do a quick introduction of what dominion I'm speaking about exactly, right? So the dominion protocol within the Apex order framework is comprised of. But before I speak about what it's comprised of, let me just define it. So dominion in this sense finds its meaning from a general understanding of what man is according to biblical kingdom values. Right. According to biblical kingdom values, dominion comes from it being mentioned in the creation account in Genesis chapter 1, where God, after creating man, says, let them have dominion, right? Let them have dominion. And my point there is man was created to have dominion. So, as human beings, we have dominion over all creation. But the dominion that we have is not dominion over other human beings, but it's dominion over all that God has created. This is things, animals, and everything this cosmos is made of, right? The clarification point for what the Dominion Protocol is about a human being having dominion over all aspects of his life, number one, and understanding that the dominion that we have is delegated authority. It is a dominion that allows us to function as the representatives of God over all that He has created, right? And it is dominion that we have to rule over dimensions of our lives. I know that in many of my networks, for example, in the network marketing business or multi-level marketing business that I was involved in, I was famously known for the holistic approach. And the same applies in ministry also. I stand strong and I stand firm on the thesis that a human being has to be developed holistically. You know, spirituality is not a religion that is focused on just developing the spiritual aspects of human being, but I believe that the gospel of the kingdom touches on a human being developing as an individual, first and foremost, holistically in all aspects of his life. So when we speak about the Apex Order Dominion Protocol, we are speaking about me and you and all the apexes having dominion over dimensions of their lives. In other words, spiritually should not be dominated by anything. You know, our physique is under our control. You know, our physiology, things like exercise. I spoke about issues of doing an exercise, you know, as I woke up this morning. And I know that I had deviated from the apex standard, but I was able to do some few squats and some few push-ups. And it's such things that I'm speaking about that we ought to develop holistically as apexes. And the important thing is to put dominion in the proper context, to say that we are not dominating other human beings, but we are dominating all things that are created, all things on earth, all things are under our dominion and authority. And this is delegated authority. It allows us not to work for survival, not to work as servants, not to work as hopeless people, but as kingdom stewards, as people understand their value and the meaning from a spiritual standpoint and allow that understanding to outflow in all other areas of their lives. So that's a quick one. I'm finishing off my packing and then I'm out to the airport off to Durban. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go.